Hi guys, me Josh. Welcome back to the Review HQ episode 1 part 2. This is my spoiler review of Toy Story 4. Yes. Let me just go get something and then I'll start. Where is it? Wait. I got it. Yeah, I'm back. So, okay, I completely, so basically, last night I was going through the movie, analysing it, and I decided to write my own full, analysis and review of this movie. So here we have, TGG movie review Toy Story 4. Okay. A spoiler-free review for Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 is a heartwarming follow-up to one of the best sequels of all time. Pixar really dug deep with this one, and it was great. No, sorry, I gotta read this. Toy Story 4 is a heartwarming follow-up to one of Pixar's best sequels of all time. Pixar really dug deep with this one, and it was a great end to a great franchise. The movie is centered around Woody, a Porcelain cowboy doll from the 1950s. The movie is his kind of journey from being the toy that is played with the most, to being a toy that was not played with, to being a hero, and trying to save Forky from attempting to be in the trash. That was a great plot line for it. I loved that whole Woody and Forky friendship kind of thing. But it really warms my heart towards the end, as you kind of see around Woody's life, and how obviously his voice box is something which a villain called Gabby really needs. And it's a very sad thing. Also, seeing him without a pull string was just crazy. I was like, what? So, if you don't know, there's this scene where Woody gives his voice box to Gabby because she needs it. So, it's a really heartwarming scene where he's like, give me Forky and I'll give you my voice box, basically. So he's sacrificing part of his character to make another toy happy, which is really, really quite... And it's also quite sad at the beginning when he says goodbye to Bo, but they do meet up again and they immediately just get on. And then, kind of around the movie, you realise that he kind of needs to be there for his kid, saving Forky. I know, a lot of people are like, oh, I really didn't like the ending of the movie. It broke me. The end of the movie broke me so much. I nearly had to leave the theatre. I was in floods of tears at this movie. I was like, what? So, this is a really good, great movie for, a Toy Story. Because, bearing in mind, it didn't feel like a Toy Story movie at all. And it felt more like just a different persona, a different thing that Pixar to do. And a step up from Toy Story 3. It definitely made me cry a lot more than Toy Story 3. Because obviously I knew that, in Toy Story 3, something was going to happen. Now watching it, I can now realize that I thought, something was going to happen. The toys weren't going to obviously die. It's just, not real. And, all week at my school, I've been giving out like fake spoilers for Toy Story 4. It's been really funny. On this app that we use at school called Kahoots, we're allowed to like enter our own username, and it's like a class kind of like quiz thing. And in my quiz thing, I put Woody dies, and that was like everyone was like, "No, you spoiler freak." I'm like, not my problem. Go see the movie. It's a great movie. And then yeah. But yeah, that was kind of the big element from it. And honestly, Woody being Woody, he would give his own voice box up to poor Gabby Gabby. And for then Gabby Gabby to then be like completely like left out, and like the little girl that holds her, she's like, nah. And she just chucks her away, and then you kind of feel really sad for her. Because obviously she's not wanted anymore. That's like, oh, kind of like, why? Pixar really did a lot with this movie, and I really appreciate, like, the time and effort. And another thing is the animation. The animation has had a massive step up since the first Toy Story. I mean, I remember sitting in Toy Story when I was younger, and the ending scene where Andy finds Woody and Buzz, and he kind of like hugs them like that. You freaking see Andy's hand going into Buzz. That's how like weird the CGI was back then, and now it's a lot better. Trust me. And yeah, it's a great movie. It's really kind of sad one. Forky is hilarious. There's this running gag where he's just like, I'm trash. Forky, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And there's a really funny scene when they're walking along, and he's like, I'm Bonnie's trash. Oh, Bonnie is my trash. Bonnie, I'm coming. This is really funny. And then, oh, what else? And then when Buzz, the ending scene just broke me. I'm really kind of like trying not to tear up thinking about it, but like, the ending scene broke me as a person. I don't get that a lot in movies. In Endgame, Iron Man's death did break me, but not to the point where I had to like nearly leave the cinema. I was stuck in the cinema like, shit, is there an exit anywhere? I kind of need to go. But, yeah. Iron Man's death was really sad, but I must say I do kind of prefer Toy Story 4 to Endgame. That's just my opinion. Please don't take that to heart. But Endgame kind of felt like they had to do that. It didn't feel like Infinity War where they could do whatever they wanted. Whereas Toy Story 4 is just boom, 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 boom. It's amazing. I forgot what it says. Dude Kaboom is hilarious. Now, I love Dude Kaboom in this movie because obviously I love Keanu Reeves. I thought John Wick was very good as a trilogy. Yeah, I love the John Wick kind of movies. But this isn't about John Wick or Avengers. This is about Toy Story. And there is a lot of Easter eggs which I did notice. I know a lot of people don't really notice any of the Easter eggs in this movie, but they are there. And well, if you saw this is like one of the only Pixar movies to not have a short film before it. I wasn't disappointed, but I was just a bit like, why? Like, they could have done something else with that. Anyway, however, on the way, Woody. So yeah. Wait, hang on. Sorry. People. Damn, 10 minutes, right, okay. Let me wrap this up. On the way, Woody meets his girlfriend, Bo Peep, once again causing Woody to eventually change his mind to live a new and better life, saving toys and giving them owners. However, in doing so, Woody leaves his best friend Buzz Lightyear in a tear-jerking and heartwarming scene where where one friendship ends to let another one begin. In conclusion, hang on. The scene that broke me was Buzz saying goodbye to everyone else. No, Woody saying goodbye to everyone else. Because, trying to interrupt. Woody's best friend is Buzz Lightyear. In this movie, I was like, because they are portraying a friendship in this movie. A real friendship. And I thought it was, because obviously they've been best friends for 25 years. 20, yeah, about that. It's really kind of heartwarming, like the fact that they had to leave each other. And that scene the bit in the scene when Buzz says to infinity and beyond, I was like, what? And I was like, I couldn't. I was like, what? I was in tears. I'm tearing up. I was in tears thinking about it. I was like, what? It's little things that make it so relatable. Like, obviously, I've had this experience before. And it's a very hard thing for me as well. Because obviously I had to leave a lot of my friends behind in an attempt to come here, where I am now. But, shit. It's coming. The tears are coming. Whew, it's hard. It's a hard movie, man. It's like really just... Man, it's crazy. And then when they hug each other, that's just like a step too far. I was like in puddles of tears. Oh, man. But then Woody lives a new life, which is better for him. Because now he sees a new girlfriend. His girlfriend is a lot better for him. And I don't wish they should change the ending. A lot of people are like, oh, the ending was really bad. Bo should have gone with Bonnie. La la la. Do you even know what Toy Story is? Like, it's Pixar. It's gonna make you cry. But yeah, it's a very heartwarming movie. And throughout, I just was, couldn't make it through. Sorry, I yawned. I couldn't make it through this movie without crying. Yeah. I love this movie so much. It's a childhood kind of nostalgia, kind of kick back, put your feet up, watch a great childhood film, kind of. And yeah, I love this movie. And I love Toy Story. The whole feel of the movie is just so amazing. I love Toy Story and I want it to end. Although this is the final one. Keep the Toy Story fandom going, please. We need it around for as long as we can. Because this just broke me, the whole film. It was amazing, and I love this movie. I know in my spoiler-free review I said I'd give it a 9 out of 10. But just thinking about it now, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. It's... Actually, I had a brand new scheme. Luxo rules. If I like a movie a lot, it's either going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 Luxo balls. That is a good scheme. So, this movie gets 5 Luxo balls from me. Luxo balls, that's going to be my brand new. I just thought of that in my brain. So this movie gets solid 5 Luxo balls. Such a good movie. I love it. So I can't stop talking about it either. To like my friends and stuff. And yeah. Thank you. And thank you all for sticking around and seeing this review of me. I love it. And in conclusion, I love Toy Story 4 and would give it a 10 out of 10 as a great sequel and a great end to a great franchise. To infinity and beyond. Goodbye, guys.